Right, so what we've got here is a bundle tire. And I'll show you the manufacturer, Saxmayer, and it's patented May 24, 1927. So this could be that old, or it could be a couple years newer, but figure a 90-year-old piece of equipment either way. And I'll show you here. The thing actually still works. I'm going to plug it in. Gear spin, and then I'm going to keep my fingers out of it, so I flip the trigger. That's the action that would run the string around the bundle and tie it up. So initially the string would have been on a cone here. It would have run up kind of around these pulleys up here somehow, and then out to the end of this, where it would wrap around the bundle of invoices or what have you, and tie a nice quick knot. So still functional after 90 some years. Interesting, the motor, if you can read that, the motor is made by Emerson Electric. Emerson still makes motors here in Ava, Missouri. I think they're vacuum cleaner motors or something. This one was made in St. Louis, so it's unfortunately not a locally made motor, but 1927 and still working. So the idea is to turn it into something useful again. I just like the shape of the base. I think it's just kind of a cool looking piece. And unfortunately the lid, or this is not really a lid, this sits on top of the unit, and then you can see from the wear marks even, you would slide your bundles up to this, and it would do the tying up here. But unfortunately that's not a flat thing, so it doesn't make a good table surface. So what I found was this, which is the lid from a former school desk. It's all kind of nicely weathered and should fit the vibe of this piece here. But unfortunately, it's really heavy, and so I'm going to try to strip as much weight out of it as I can, which means I'm going to end up pulling the motor out, because I know those are always heavy, and whatever other actuators and stuff, just sheerly to make it more transportable and usable. The arm, I'm not quite sure yet. I need to have something coming up. That's why I've got this arm here with a pulley. This is from an old dentist office rig. I think the pulley's kind of big though. I'm going to probably end up doing something else, but the idea is to have the school desk surface to be the end table, some kind of a pole coming up with maybe another pulley, and then I'll route the power cable for the lamp up to these pulleys, so it kind of looks like they were intended for something, and get some kind of an industrial looking hanging lamp head to hang over it to use as the actual lamp. So I just wanted to get some video footage of it actually running before I tear into it, just so we'd have record of that. It's kind of cool that it still works after all these years, but cool. But to try to get parts or string or whatever for these units, even at this point, it could be running but not be lined up right. And these things we had other ones at the newspaper that I worked at. They were always kind of fussy. We were messing with them every other day to get them working right. So I don't feel like I'm removing some important piece of history from the world by disassembling it. Actually, I'm hoping to make it a little more visible and appreciated from people who wouldn't otherwise see it. So that's it.